Hello and welcome into the Week 2 edition of the Commissioner's Corner in the League of Extraordinary Salesmen. The 49ers looked terrible against the Vikings, losing 23-17, where the score was a lot closer than the actual game itself. While the Jets somehow managed to beat the Titans 24-17, so a congratulations goes out there. But a bigger congratulations goes out to Jacob with a 159.05 to 109.65 win over Matt. He got balanced production across his roster, whether it was Brees Hall, Chris Godwin, or Malik Neighbors. He got it all. He even started Jordan Addison, who put up a bagel and still got the high score. With that, let's take a look at our worst to first segment brought to you by Jesse.
Hey guys, Jesse here for my weekly edition of Worst to First. So I am leaving doctor's office, as you can see, because I'm scheduling a colonoscopy because my team royally fucked me in the ass last week. Like seriously, I just need a couple points from my defense to win. But man, Jacob, top score this week. And you didn't even have one of your players. Addison was out, no points, and you still managed to whoop ass and score almost 160 points. Major props to you, man. Good luck for the rest of the season, because my team is hot shit, and y'all wish me luck on this colonoscopy.
Man, best of luck with that, Jesse. They say you can get a good look at a T-bone by sticking your head up a bull's ass, but wouldn't you just rather take the butcher's word for it? Well, Dr. Bishop is in-house, and hopefully you've consumed that saline solution, and he's ready. With that, let's take a look at some other matchups from around the league. Dolan was unable to carry his high score momentum into a matchup against Val as she raises a glass of Chardonnay and gets a 104.45 to 100.1 win. Simmons should consider himself incredibly fortunate as he had 4 players score less than 4 points, yet somehow gets a 105.9 to 98.75 victory over Jesse. Matthew did get a much better game from Amon Ra, but it wasn't enough because I had Calvin Ridiculous go off for 23.8 points and lead my team to a 139.9 to 103.8 win. Nick is becoming increasingly frustrated as his kicker has the most points on his team through 2 weeks, while Goody was laying the bricks of victory with Jordan Mason as he comes away with a 125.3 to 111.05 win. And in the game of the week, it came down to the narrowest of margins. Tony got off to a hot start on Thursday night with Devon Achane and James Cook having big nights. But then Jeff got a monster day from Alvin Kamara to provide some hope. However, in the end, Tony comes away with a 134.25 to 134.2 victory over Jeff.
Hey guys, welcome to week 2. I'm fucking 2-0, bitches. I know Matthew's like fuck hard for this video. He must want to make it on with all the shit he's talking. Unfortunately, I don't know if Simmons gonna, with that garbage trade, gonna give up his name, because I think that my team might need the infirmary based off of what's going on my bench. But can't wait to play Jesse, because Jesse sucks donkey dicks. So Jeff, really tough loss this week, man. We're all kind of vying for you, but you know, we're just glad that you picked your team and you're sucking. So finally. But anyway, it's time for your Sitter Sub of the Week segment. The Sid of the Week goes to Dolan, who decided that Michael Pittman and his widely inaccurate quarterback going up against a tough Packers defense was a better play than the number 5 wide receiver in all of fantasy football in Rashid Shaheed, who had 21.2 points on his bench. That 17-point difference would have been more than enough to get the win over me. Sucks to suck, brother. The sub of the week goes to Tony with the Keenan Allen hurt. Tony could have gone Xavier Worthy or Jameson Williams, and fortunately for him, he chose wisely for once, as Jameson Williams delivered a solid 12-point outing to help him barely eke out a win over Jeff. Well, this has been unofficially brought to you by Beach at Delhi Midtown, where aloha is served daily.
Looking ahead to next week, Dolan looks for Anthony Richardson to get it going with all the preseason hype, while Nick hopes Bijan can finally put up a big day and deliver his first win. Simmons and his retooled roster after the CMC trade looks to right the ship, while Jacob wants to continue to ride that weekly high score momentum. Matthew and the Command Center are currently 0-2, but is eyeing his first win, going up against Jesse, who has given up completely on the Eagles' defense. It's a house divided in this game as I take on Val, both teams somehow sitting at 2-0 despite devastating injuries to Isaiah Pacheco, AJ Brown, Puka Nacua, and RIP Tua. Someone will be handed their first loss. Matt taking on Jeff might get steamrolled this week. When you're starting 2 Panthers players and the backup running back for the Cardinals, that's a recipe to remain winless. And in the game of the week is Tony going up against Goody. Tony is hoping Miami's offense is at least formidable with Skylar Thompson at the helm, as he has Devon Achane and Tyreek depending on them, while Goody looks poised and well balanced with Kyron, Jordan Mason, and Jamar Chase ready for action. Let's see how this unfolds. This week's number is 40. It might be the number of fantasy football points that your team puts up. It might be the age that Val is turning on Sunday. And it also might be the number of nights that I'll be sleeping on the couch once she watches this video. But in all seriousness, happy birthday, Val. Hopefully, I get the win this week against you to celebrate in a fantastic fashion. But we have the Jets and the Patriots on Thursday Night Football. Not a great primetime matchup. 49ers taking on the Rams, 125 window. Hopefully get a win there and get back on track. And then once again, one of the terrible scheduling mishaps with a Monday night doubleheader. Jacksonville taking on Buffalo, and the Commanders going up against the Bengals. So, best of luck this week, and Commissioner out.